Hello friends, my name is Aaron, and for the last several years I've been selling used vinyl records either online, at record conventions, or even in an antique mall. And I've always used the Record Doctor vacuum cleaning machine to clean my records. But Vevor just sent me their new 6L ultrasonic cleaning machine, and I thought I would do a quick video showing you a side-by-side comparison between the Vevor and the Record Doctor to try to help it determine which one is right for you. That's right, friends, it's a battle of the vinyl record cleaning machines, ultrasonic versus vacuum. And you got to stick around because one of these offers a feature that I never thought I would see in a vinyl cleaning machine. Let's first talk about how you set up each of these machines. The Record Doctor is very easy to set up. You basically put this disc here and you are ready to go. There isn't any assembly involved. However, the Vevor requires a lot more parts to be installed, and unfortunately, the printed directions that come with it are pretty much useless. Just note that when you open the Vevor and get overwhelmed with all of the parts like I did, just note this whole thing right here is just a drying rack, so you can set that aside and just get to it when you want. All you really have to do is install this arm with the adjustable motor and then install the records on the arm with spacers in between. If you search YouTube, you'll find videos from others showing how to completely set this up, so I won't repeat it here. Just take your time and be sure to have some distilled water on hand to pour in the tank before cleaning the records. Now, these machines obviously use two different methods to clean records: ultrasonic and vacuum. So what's really the difference between the two? Well, ultrasonic cleaning uses a 40 kilohertz frequency while the records are spun around in distilled water for a certain period of time. This pulsing frequency helps get inside those grooves and really get them cleaned out. You can also set a temperature and time limit and let up to 8 records spin clean, at which point you can pull them out and rest on the provided drying rack. The Record Doctor, however, is completely manual. You simply place the record here and then apply some cleaning solution, at which point you spin with your hand a few times, applying the solution with this brush. Then flip the record over, hit this switch, and the vacuum sucks out the dirt and grime while you spin the record, rinse and repeat. Now, it's worth noting that both of these cleaners come with their fair share of noise. Obviously, the Record Doctor with the vacuum cleaning makes a vacuum cleaning noise while it's sucking the player dry like this. However, the Vevor tends to have sort of a constant high-pitched buzzing noise that goes throughout the entire cleaning cycle, and it sounds something similar to this. So just be prepared that whichever model you use, you're going to have to take into consideration a small amount of noise as you clean your records. Now, it's worth noting that it's not really possible to do a true side-by-side comparison because I don't have two of the exact same LPs with the exact amount of dirt to run through each cleaner to see which one comes out the cleanest. But if you look at the before and after of each, the Record Doctor was able to clean this LP quickly and remove the visible dirt and grime. It sounded a lot better when I played it after cleaning. However, I must admit the 30-minute cleaning cycle with the Vevor is really a game changer in terms of making the record shine. This Bob Seger LP was pretty dirty, and afterwards it looks and sounds much, much better. One of the things I'm most excited about with the Vevor is that it can clean 45s, which is something that I've never been able to successfully do with the Record Doctor or really any other cleaning machine. For instance, I picked up a copy of Lee Dorsey's Working in the Coal Mine this weekend. I think I paid 50 cents for this, and it was gross and dirty. I tried to listen to it. It was barely playable. It probably played like fair with a lot of background noise. After 30 minutes in the Vevor machine, you can see that the shine really came back with the disc, and I would say from a grading perspective, this probably went from a fair to a G or even G+. There's still a little bit of background hiss, but the cleaning machine got rid of most of that dirt and grime, and now it plays through fine. and it's not near as bad as it was when I first found it. So I am really excited that the Vevor can now clean all of my 45s. So which one should you buy? Well, the Record Doctor is great for folks who want to quickly clean LPs and move on and don't mind the manual flipping back and forth to vacuum clean their albums. It's a much quicker method to set up and use, and if you don't have a large collection of records, it might really be all you need. I've used it for years with great success. However, I will start using the Vevor a lot more than the Record Doctor going forward, as I can clean records in greater numbers, up to 8 at one time. And as I mentioned earlier, finally get the chance to clean 45s in bulk as well. Keep in mind, when I'm buying records to sell either online or at shows or in my vintage booth, I'm usually buying them at lots of 100 or more. And it was getting pretty tedious using the Record Doctor one LP at a time, because you're cleaning one side, flipping it, vacuuming it, flipping it again, cleaning that side, flipping it again, vacuuming it. That got a little tiresome. And now with the Vevor, I can just slap 8 records. It's cleaning both sides at the same time, and I will be able to be a lot more productive when it comes to cleaning records, which is going to be a great investment for my little side hustle. Now, another thing to take into consideration is price. The Record Doctor is more expensive at $220, while the Vevor is just $199. And in fact, I have a code and link in the description below that if you click through and use that code, you'll actually save money and not even have to pay the full $199. For me, it's a real bargain to be able to get a machine that cleans 8 records at once, cheaper than the one machine where you're only getting to clean 1 record at a time that ends up costing you more. Now, there's going to be some folks out there who make a suggestion that I keep the Record Doctor, because now I can actually spin clean 8 records at a time, and then as soon as they're done, I can pull them off of the Vevor machine, slap them on the Record Doctor, and just give them a quick vacuum clean cycle, which is something that I may actually end up doing. Now, one of the reasons why I need a great way to clean records is because I love to go to warehouse sales where records are really cheap, but oftentimes they're pretty dirty and I need to give them a great cleaning once I get them home. If you'd be interested in watching me go to a warehouse sale with over 100,000 records in stock, you can do so by watching this video here.